Hello members, welcome to today's video. Pretty decent day out of 15 matches. What we got, at least easily 2/3 of them, depending on how LCS goes. I'm doing this before LCS is complete because what happens in the LCS today does not have impact on tomorrow. So, T1 Nongchim are taking T1 to 2-0. They won even putting Smash in the lineup, so I mean Nongshim really doesn't have an angle there. I think Kingen and Doran at best, Kingen can wash out Doran. Um, but as far as the rest, I mean, Jiwoo, Lahens, Smash and Carry were pretty decent in their first series together. So I don't expect a win out of Nongshim. KT Bro. So Bro have to play Bull. I mean, they've been playing Bull anyways. But so no hype. KT, I mean, they're the better team, right? Bro's strongest player is closer. Different player than BDD, a little more higher resource. But in this one, I expect BDD to get a lot done facilitator-wise. Also, Cuz should be getting ahead of Hambach pretty easily. So I'm taking KT 2-0 in that one. Team Secret Whale Chiefs, I'm taking Team Secret Whales 2-1. And there's a reason for this. I think they're the better team outright. Even their young players are better than Chiefs, and I could see a 2-0. I am not like this 2-1 is not me hedging that. Oh, Chief will make it a series. I think Chief can win a game, but I think the Secret Whales are a better team. Chief are by far the worst team. It's between them and DFM for the worst team in LCP. Talon and DFM, speaking of that, we're going Talon 2-0. Pretty one-sided. I mean, could get into the nitty-gritty about the matchups here, but I feel like they're very one-sided. It's not really up for much debate. Isurus Astral into Furia. Furia's got some young players, Tatu in particular in the jungle. What do we have here? We have Gigo in top lane, Tuts in mid, and then Ayu and Jojo. But Isurus has some serious contenders with Birdall and Myru in the solo lanes. And Jose Diodo, I think, is going to be better than Tatu. So with this, I'm taking this. I'm taking this 2-1. It's the first series for both teams in their new iterations, but I do expect Birdall to be the big difference maker. Those solo laners, and hell, the top side of the rift for Isurus is too strong. And people are going to meet and say, yeah, well, IU, this, that, and the third. I'm dealing with so many CBLOL fans that are just on their knees for Root for some reason. Trying to explain that IU is, I like IU a hell of a lot more. But Red and Fluxo are terrible. We're going Red 2-0. As they run back their same roster from last year, I expect them to dominate that series. It's not really getting into the nitty gritty there. Fluxo has a terrible roster, and Red are running back the same one. 100 Thieves disguised, pretty rough situation here. You got Sniper and Quid going into what? Castle and Abadage. Abadage has played better players than Quid over his career, but in the end, River should be better than XU. FBI Isla should be better than Scary Jerry. And FBI and Huhi know each other very well, of course. I'm taking 100 Thieves 2-0. TL Dignitas. Dignitas have to run Lyra in the jungle over Shiden, which isn't too bad. I mean, Shiden's a rookie and maybe he has some potential there, but Lyra's probably played against Humpty before prior to Lyra retiring. Humpty and him probably crossed paths back in the day. So that is a thing. But APA into Kine, that should be an interesting matchup. Bot lane duos, I mean Tomo, Isles. There's a reason why they were broken up between spring and summer last season. I think this is a TL 2-0. Is Kine capable of getting a game? I don't think Kine is in this one. Now, best of ones, Giant X and Heretics. Heretics surprise win today against BDS. Sheo revenge game. We're going to take... it's going to be interesting. The top lane matchup's a fun one. Lot into Carlson, see how the rookies perform against each other. But that mid lane of Jackie's into Kamalu or Camus, however we want to pronounce it, is definitely one-sided. Noah June into Flackett, and Stend is also a diffie. SK Vitality. SK very well, performing like the worst team in the LEC. Matchup in mid, Reeker and Zajac there. How is that matchup gonna go? Linkus into SK. I think Isma. I think he is better. Nako into Gen X. Gen X has played against better players before, but Vitality I think they keep reiterating this, but they're just the better team. The matchups there just say Vitality. They say Vitality. SK do not have better players. Outside of Rahel, probably just as good as Karzi, but that bot lane duo really struggling to figure it out. Fnatic G2, talk about an interesting situation, right? You have Fnatic G2 in the middle of the day on a Sunday. How about that? You don't have it as the ultimate final series, the one that every game that everyone wants to watch. It's just in the middle here. Guess G2 really struggled today in their win. But I'm taking G2 in this one. I think that they're probably preparing for this and not today's game. I wouldn't put it past them to do that. Fnatic obviously looking to Razork as maybe somebody that can make a difference. But it's BB and Caps into Oscarinin and Humanoid, and I'm taking BB as a big difference maker in this one. KC and Rogue. Taking KC. I don't believe KC gets behind against Rogue, and once they get ahead, Rogue struggle to come back against teams. Larson and Vladi is probably the matchup that you can say, okay, maybe there's a chance. Maybe Adam Coinflip's a matchup that Kana's really not expecting. I mean, Kana's been around the block, but maybe Adam brings something out that Kana really can't adjust to. As far as the bot lane duos are concerned, Kalist is the real deal. I don't care. He's the real deal. So that's the thing. Koi, BDS. BDS left a lot to be desired today. Koi has left a lot to be desired throughout the entirety so far. Mirwin Irrelevant should be a bit of a wash. Elyoya, of course, is better than 113. Nuke and Jojo. Nuke played extremely well in week 1. And then you have the bot lane duos. And with that, I'm going Super Alvaro. I think you need a more aggressive AD carry alongside Paris. And if you do that, BDS could be really scary. I know 113 is taking a lot of heat, but they also have a rookie at the support role. So that's it for the predictions for today. Thank you for being a member. Hope to see you again tomorrow.